Hello racing fan, welcome back to the channel for selection for Saturday 29th of March. Last week, have a good day. 7 winners, only one of my bankers come true, no outsiders. So this Saturday, I think it's gonna be a rather sneaky fox day. At least seven races are selecting for win, and one of them is to run second. So let's go to the selections on the first race. Some starters, some furlong, 3-year-old and upward claiming 1.2 mil to 1.5 mil for the Isaac Peterson Edward Marlin. This is the Groom Association Day. First race, 3, Burn Notice. 10, Justin Biden. 1, Ronnie Bengali. 2, Paul Rankin. And Burn Notice is first of my 3 bankers. And here's the replay of Burn Notice's last race.
Stars are not quite ready now. He is, and they're off. Positive ID staggers out at the back. Burn Notice got a good start with impressive force. Jolithic is right there in between horses. Blue Vinyl on their heels. Further and beyond in the Gold Silks races on the rail ahead of Oasis Jack, then Super Alex, and the gap opens up to the slow starting Positive ID as they make their way down the back stretch, about to arrive at the 6. Jolithic out in front over a snug wrap. Impressive force waiting in second, just a length back. Blue Vinyl is 3 lengths back and racing in third. Burn Notice on the outside, almost hidden from view. Further and beyond, an Oasis Jack with them. Super Alex is next, and forget Positive ID, needing help as they go charging up now toward the final half of a mile. Jolithic continues to lead them by just about 2 lengths. Further and beyond now getting closer. Impressive force in a handy spot on the outside and now asked to kick. Blue Vinyl needs to make up 5 or more lengths to get to those leaders. Burn Notice asked to pull alongside. Then Oasis Jack and Super Alex. Forget Positive ID. They're about to come toward the 5/16th and the top of the lane, and Geolithic continues to lead them a merry chase. Further and beyond now moving best of the rest, and at the top of the lane they've got to catch Geolithic. Geolithic with that lead. Watch Blue Vinyl down against the rail. Further and beyond now begins to tread water on the outside. That's Burn Notice, but Blue Vinyl now grabs the advantage. Geolithic has folded up down against the fence, and it is Blue Vinyl and devastating Dane Dawkins. This is the winning charge trophy. They're not going to catch this Blue Vinyl. Fleet of foot in the end. Blue Vinyl will score easily. Dane Dawkins has a triple. Gary Sobrati a double. Geolithic is second. It's a tight photo between Further and Beyond on the rail and Burn Notice.
And also to note, Burn Notice is down in class. There's no Blue Vinyl, no Geolithic here, so you should take care of the first race. Race 2, 11 starters, going 6.5 furlong, maiden condition race, nature bred 4-year and upper for the Warren Fleming and El Constantine, the grooms. Selection here: Sweet Burn, 6, Solace, 4, Noble Sovereign, 2, Wooby's Light, and Sweet Burns is second of my 2 bankers, expecting, as I say, I think he's going to win 7 races today. So here's the replay of Sweet Burns' last race.
Start of idle six. The rough and racing. Linston Market misses it and is racing at the back of the field as this field dashed towards the 6 furlong point, and Dark Matters now goes on. It's Dark Matter in front of Tornado Steel Racing in second. Solace watches them from third, right there in fourth, or joint fourth. Right against the rail, that's Papidon, then comes Kellen. About 3 lengths before we come to Mila K, overtaken by Linsted Market. Right in the mix also there, that is a Sweet Burn. About 3 lengths before we come to Valley of Love. Then comes the slow starting Bomb Night and racing at the back of the field, that Sea of Blue. They head to on the 3 furlong point, and it is Tornado Steel on that lead. Dark Matter tracking Tornado Steel. Solace watches them from third. Then comes Linsted Market. Papidon comes next. Kellen overtaking Kellen. That is Mila K there at the top of the lane. And Tornado Steel still in front. Here comes Solace splitting horses right against the rail, and now Solace and Tornado Steel fighting it on, and now Solace looks to have the lead from Tornado Steel. Mila K comes running on, also come running on the outside. That is Sweet Bird, but it is Solace and Roger Hewitt in front. Here comes Mila K flying on the outside. Solace in front. Mila K coming on sharply. Solace and Mila K just ahead of Solace. Then comes Sweet Bird. Papidon got tied for fifth. Could be either.
So Sweet Burn and Solace renew rivalry here. I think Sweet Burn was slow into stride, and Solace was always prominent. So it must, it's going to be a very close race, but I'm sticking with Sweet Burn here. Third race, 5 starters, 5 round, the Gregor Park Sprint Trophy, opening allowance real and upper, only 5 starters. Are very competitive indeed. Um, I have my first on my outsider here, but although I select Digital One, um, 2 Pack Play, 1 Wall Street Trader, and California Crown. Now, California Crown and Digital One made on last occasion, and Digital One won. Finish up lame after the race. I'm selecting here, California Crown was battling with Bootylicious, so that may have take a toll on him. But I'm still going to Digital One with California Crown as my outsider. And here's both of them replay.
Starter in position. They're up. Inspire Force just a shade slowly out with Atlantic Convoy. Bootylicious to the top weight. California Crown, they jostle early. Just in behind those, that's a Digital One Racing as they make their way now toward the half-mile marker. A break up some 4 lengths back to Laval. Atlantic Convoy hustled up for improvement, and a long way back to Inspire Force, hopeless at the moment as they go slipping past the 7/16th. California Crown just the leader. Bootylicious a half a length down on the outside. 4 or more back to Digital One. The band making some progress. Atlantic Convoy has more to do as they leave the 5/16th, and Inspire Force looking hopeless at the moment as California Crown comes into the lane. Bootylicious right alongside. Watch Digital One with the lightweight now coming with a run down against the rail, but they charge toward the furlong pole, and it's California Crown drifting to the right under the left-hand stick. Bootylicious is right alongside over on the rail. Digital One running straight and true inside the final 16. Digital One with the lightweight now storms through, grabs that lead and opens up to take the SBRL 8th anniversary trophy by 6 or more over California Crown, possibly Bootylicious just ahead of in fourth Inspire Force coming from a long ways off it.
So California Crown was on the L line with Bootylicious. That may, as I said, may take a toll out of him. He was also drifting, but I think being a foreigner at Digital One, I'm choosing Digital One. But if there's an upset, the California Crown gonna upset him. The fourth race, 12 starters, 7 furlong, restricted allowance for nature bred 5-year-old and upper non-winner of 3, imported 5-year-old and up non-winners of 2 for the Dave Dixon and Tushan Collins selection here. 7, Cosmic Force. 8, Captain Phillip. 6, Superior. 10, Always Right. And as in the previous race, I have an outer here, 2 of my 3 outers, which is Always Right. Now here's a replay of both horses.
Seven and a half furlongs, 1,500 meters. Starter in position. They're off. So Magnificent misses it along with Always Right. They're the back markers. Cosmic Force is sent straight to the lead as they leave the 7. Being chased up by Empress Lynx now moving down as they charge away toward the 6. Empress Lynx now moves through to get that lead over Cosmic Force. Tiger Amidat watches them some 5 lengths back as they leave the 6. A break of some 2 lengths back to Sweet Victor the Grey racing in behind them. Joined now by Pretty Caroline and Always Right making ground in the slow starter, So Magnificent left at the back of the field. They race toward the half mile. Empress Lynx. On that lead has to be caught. Cosmic Force is 2.5 lengths down. Tiger Amidat a further length down and running in third. Always Right is there. The pair of Sweet Victor the Grey on the outside. Pretty Caroline now making ground against the rail. And forget So Magnificent hopeless at the moment as they leave the 3 and run toward the 5/16th. Empress Lynx attempting to go all the way leads up by 3 lengths. Cosmic Force in pursuit. Tiger Amidat is a further 3 lengths back and shaken up, but Empress Lynx brings them into the top of the lane. Cosmic Force is scraping paint. Tiger Amidat has a lot to find along with Pretty Caroline, but Empress Lynx under the stick now continues to lead up. Cosmic Force switched off the fence. They race inside the final furlong. It is Empress Lynx battling Cosmic Force. Empress Lynx continues to find extra. Cosmic Force bearing down on the outside. A 16th to run. It is Empress Lynx and devastating Dane Dawkins by a length in the piece and holds it to the line to beat Cosmic Force. Tiger Amidat is third. Pretty Caroline is fourth.
Yeah, so there was Cosmic Force running second. It seems like a horse that seems to be just always finding one better. So that's the reason why I am, as my outsider, Always Right, which does the same, plod on for minor places all the time, but seems that there's 2 pluggers, one gonna be plugged better than the other. So, but I'm going Cosmic Force, and if he's literally beaten, it's gonna be, to me, Always Right. Fifth race, 14 starters, 6.5 furlong, 41 up to optimal claimers, 250 to 350, native bred 60-year-old and up, non-winners of 4 for the Keith Johnson and Michael Reed Trophy. Here, selection is 5, Conundrum, 10, Last Dance, 14, Expeditious, and 7, Sixth Sense. Here's a replay of Conundrum's last race, which was after a very bad start.
They're off. Conundrum, the favorite, misses it. Party Princess is also left at the back. As they charge away, leaving the 5, Nothing But Trouble picks up that lead from Nina Dorada. Buzz Assault now rushing after them and making gains, these three in a tight grouping. Zion's Princess is another 2 or 3 lengths back as they leave the half-mile marker. Dancing with a Cat follows next, Absolute Blue, Traditional Boy. Last dance races up with Conundrum now beginning to make ground after an awful beginning. Boss, is it toward the outside of Party Princess in the orange as they leave the 3 and Fiery Path at the back. They come flashing past the 5/16th, and Buzz Assault on the outside now assumes the lead. Nothing But Trouble is the closest pursuer. And Nino Dorado in the green sleeves races further back, but it is all up in front. Buzz Assault and Samantha Fletcher, they're in control as they arrive at the furlong pole. 4 or 5 lengths in front of Nothing But Trouble. Conundrum, the favorite, now coming from a long way off it, but still holding that lead. It is a Buzz Assault by 4 or more lengths. Inside the final 16, Buzz Assault and Samantha Fletcher holding off Conundrum, who is coming late after an awful beginning. And Buzz Assault and Samantha Fletcher take the first. Conundrum Unlucky is second. Close between Last Dance and Nothing But Trouble, also close between Dancing with a Cat on the Rail and Traditional Boy out wide.
So after just miss going 5.5, now the journey is 6.5. And break good, and Raddesh usually get them out of the gate. So, firm selection is Conundrum. The 6th race, 13 starters, 7 furlong, main condition race, native bred 3-year-old. Selection here: 6, Runaway Star; 12, Prolific Prince; 13, Dorado; and 7, Nebuchadnezzar. And Runaway Star is the third of my 3 bankers. Now, Runaway Star when she first come to the races, she refused to enter the gate, and so she was scratched. The second race, she RE ran. I think he missed the break, and run on to, I think, for 4th. After that race, he was Gedlin. Now coming back now, and on the exercise, very busy on the exercise track. So I think she will release his made self-ticket here, and again give Raddesh Roman another win. Race 7, 8 starters, going 4 furlong, restricts the allowance 5, native bred 5-year and upper numbers of 2, input 5-year and up, maiden. Selection here: Timekeeper, 8, Timekeeper, 4, Electrode, 1, Shut Off a Doubt, 2, Stormboy. Now, Timekeeper is the third of my outsider, and the 4th race is for the Ian Winter and Robert Lorchan Trophy. And here is a replay of Timekeeper last race.
And we seem to have a line ready for a start. They're off and racing. Getting a good break in the center and tacking across. That's a Timekeeper. Stanislaus is also coming across too. So Stanislaus racing prominently along with Will the Conqueror. Also there on the near side, that's Hero Fire. Over on the far side, Manico traveling nicely. Also in the mix, that's Big Guy in the Sky right there too. And traveling well, that is a timekeeper right in the middle, dead center in the middle. That is a King Air. They're spread right across the track, but King Air looks to be doing the better work coming to the half a furlong and a half pole. It's King Air, just the leader, being followed by a wall of horses right there too. That's it's Hair of Fire in front, Hair of Fire in front from King Air, trying to get the Hair of Fire, but it's Hair of Fire beginning to get out of lead. Hair of Fire goes on to win the first. King Air could be second, then comes Dancing in the Breeze. Got tied for fourth between the Timekeeper and the Gifted One.
So Timekeeper last race was going 5 furlongs straight. He leaded a run for 4 furlong and then later they shut off. Electro for its, the Souths have issue, with his legs, so he can break down at any time. But I think Timekeeper, I think that last race was set up for this race, and being that there's only 8 starters in the race, and I think it should upset the apple cart here. The 8th race, 10 starters, 5 straight. Restricted allowance 5, nature bred 4-year-1 upward, non-winners of 2, imported 4-year-1 up, maiden. Selection here, Adira, 5, 7, Sonogram, 6, Radam, 10, Dream to Reality. Now here's a replay of Adira last race.
They're off on racing, came out in a good line. A Spinal Tap It though, Wrap Them and Lil Maggie, those are the ones that's left at the back of the field. As a Plum and a Dyra mixing it up. She's Dallas Love right there too. Right against the rail, that's Pineapple. Then comes So Beautiful. A gap before we come to Share de Jour, recovering that's Rack Them. Another gap to Little Maggie and racing at the back of the field, that's a Spinal Tap It. They blast past the 4, head toward the 3, and it is a Dyra narrowly in front of She's Dallas Love now tackling. She's Dallas Love and a Dyra passing the 3 glued together. They're followed by Pineapple. Then comes a Plum backing out. She so beautiful coming on there at the top of the lane. She's Dallas Love attacked by Adira. These two sharing it coming to the furlong and a half pole is She's Dallas Love. Adira not quitting against the rail. Pineapple sprouting wings out wide is She's Dallas Love. Pineapple coming on. Adira is still there fighting on it. She's Dallas Love. Adira. These are the two fighting for it. Pineapple out wide and Pineapple now takes that aim and Pineapple goes on. It's Pineapple pulling away. Pineapple and the Wiley D. Cardenas pulling away and going on to win by maybe 4. She's Dallas Love battles back for second. Then comes Adira, Rack Them, and So Beautiful back in 5th.
So that's what Adira last was running second. Over 5.5. Now going 5 straight. I don't think she ever run a 5 straight before, but this may be what the doctors ordered for her to get to finally pub win her second race. So Adira is a firm selection here. Number 5. Race 9, 10th and final, 9th and final, sorry, for the Groom Association of Jamaica Trophy. Restrictive allowance 4, non-native bred 4-year-1 up, non-winners of 3, imported 4-year-old, non-winners of 2, and selection here is 7, Restoration, Omar Walker, 3, Bold Move, Raddesh Roman, 4, Shooting Star, and 11, Irish Wish. Now, Restitution is somehow like a 5 straight specialist, so I think it should win and give Omar Walker a win since last Last week was his they celebrate Emma Walker Day, so I think he should maybe get one now. And here's a replay of Restoration last race.
They're off and racing. Brakes brake smartly, right in the dead center of the track, closest to us. That's a Stormer come. Ella Fortunato is right there too. Also in the mix in the middle, that is Restoration running true and strong. Over on the far side and tacking across a bit, that is Phoenix Risen. So Phoenix Risen, Restoration, right there too. That is Eagle One. Also coming on Stormer come, right in the middle. That is a Brinks also in the mix. Also coming on, that's Ella Fortunata, but Restoration looks to have them off their legs. Also coming on the right beside Restoration, that's Eagle One. Eagle One and Restoration matching stride. They're out of the chute and coming to the furlong pole. Restoration, Eagle One, will this will be decided. Restoration, Eagle One just with the advantage. Restoration trying to fight back, but Eagle One looks to be, has this one. Matusa come running on late breast. It's Eagle One in front of Matusa. Restoration, then comes a Stormer come. Brompton Alex runs on to be fifth.
Yeah, so that was Restoration last race. Claim out of that race by Michael Caine. So, you know, going back over 5 furlongs straight. The car for Emma Walker now. Raddesh Roman actually rode out the last time. And he jumped ship and went to bold move. But, you know, this gray should win this race. And that's it, folks. Expecting Raddesh to win 7. But if he doesn't win 7, but I'll probably take a 5-timer. But you know, I was selecting for win 7 race. But I think that personally, I think the minimum is gonna win is 5. I was very surprised if he doesn't even win one. So that's it, racing fan, for selection for this Saturday, March 29th. So, as you know, please subscribe, like, share, hit the thumbs up, and even the thumbs down. You know, could be something that you don't like, but at least you're responding to something that you don't like. Okay, so until next race day, see you guys. Bye.